course, first you can see a new Safariland holster. Now this says it's a concealment holster. It is outside the waistband. It's not incredibly bulky, but without a jacket or something covering it, you're not going to conceal this very well. This is the 7378 for the 6-hour P229. It is a level 2 holster, and the thing I like about this one, if you've seen my other video with the I believe it was the 538 or something, it had the release down here. This actually has a thumb release, which I prefer. We are safety checked. It locks into place really well. That's not coming out. There is absolutely no movement in there at all. You have to release that lock in order to pull it out. Now, before I go any further into that, I'll go on to the next item, but we will come back to this because there is something you will need to know about the two products together. Next is the Truglo TFX Night Sights. I really like the Truglo product. They do produce some of the highest brightness. It's right up there with Trigicon and some of the other ones. These are actually more expensive than Trigicon. The TFX versus the TSO Night Sights is, I don't know if you can see it on there, but whoops, let me get that a little more. Okay, that is not a white dot, it is a white ring around that front sight. The inside of it glows as well. I'll go into more detail on that in a later video as far as showing the brightness of the glow in the dark. These were about $120 sights. Kind of expensive, but worth it in the end. They do produce a very good glow, and it's easy to pick up that white ring around it. Now, what you need to know about the sights in conjunction with the holster. If you know anything about the Sig P229, this rear sight normally is about like that. That's about all of the rear sight that there is. And most holsters are designed for the factory rear sight. So, that being said, I had to take the locking mechanism out here. It's probably not showing up very well, but I had to file this down probably about 1/8 of an inch to be able to get that to function properly, because the sight does hit on that. I had the same issue with my Neptune concealment holster. This basically came out not straight across like this. It did have a little bit of a cut there, but I had to shave off a little in order to be able to get that to fit in there properly. Let's see if that's showing up well. Yeah, there we go. But just something to be aware of when you change up the sights on the Sig P229, because most holsters are designed for factory rear sights. You may need to make some modifications. But I do really like the TFX sights. Let's get these out of the way. The next thing is this is one of the best new lights on the market today as far as I'm concerned. It's very affordable, under $80, and You got to be a magician to get this thing open without tearing it. I tore it a little the first time I opened it, but yeah, the over complexity of the design and the packaging is like, fuck you. Anyways, nice little mini compact light, quick release. It does come with an adjuster. The one that came factory with it fits very well on here. Supposedly it's made for a Glock, but that fits the P229 really well. It's got 2 levels. Tap once for light on, or hold and release for scanning. Tap or hold. Let's see if it says anything about... Okay, it's 71 minutes when fully charged. Throw distance is 75 meters. It's water resistant. LED Cree XP11 high, whatever the hell that means. It's a good light. PL-mini Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is also a really good one, but that is clearly a tactical light. It is not made for compact. For the average ordinary guy who's going to concealed carry and just would like to have a light, this is going to be the one you're going to want. It is nice and compact, easy to use. Comes with a magnetic charger and a tool. Basically, you would plug that into your USB and just right there, and then it's charging. The downside to that is if you lose this, you can't charge it. I'm not sure if Olight is going to be selling these separately or not, but they probably should, because I would imagine a lot of people are going to be losing these. One last product I want to review. Let me get the Olight off. See how easy that comes off? It's just a great little light. Now, if you're familiar with Sig, the standard magazine that comes with it is made by Mec-Gars. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Mec-Gar. Okay. That's 12 round magazine. That's the factory magazine. Fits in there nice and flush. Now on Gun Mag Warehouse, they have these 12 or 14 round extended magazines that are also Mec-Gar, and while they don't fit flush, they don't stick out a whole lot either. Typically when I carry, which is every day, this has been my everyday carry since I got it. I love this gun. I typically carry with that one, and I use these as backup spare magazines. And I'll probably get a couple of more of these. I think they were $15, $16 each, which ain't bad. Anyways, those are our new products. I'll probably go into more detail and do one specifically for the TFX sight and the Olight together when it's dark and you can actually see what the light and the sights actually do. But I did want to make people aware that if you do change those sights and get this holster, you're going to have to do a little bit of modifying on them. Anyways, that's today's Jacketed Hollow Points. please give us a like and subscribe.